In a world where image does the talking, where brand makers wield the power, where reality isn't as important as popularity, and when you have money, you have freedom. 12 Nights in Lockdown brings you hope. It's Shakespeare's 12th night, as you've never seen it before. Welcome to Illyria.
Be the food of love. Play on. Give me excess of it. That's a fighting. That appetite may sicken into no more. It's not as sweet now as it was before. When my eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant I was turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell cruel hounds, ere since pursue me. How now? What news of her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid I do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years' heat, shall not behold her face at ample view, but like a cloistress, she will veiled walk, and water once a day her chamber round, with eye-offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, which would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother? Away before me to sweet beds of flowers, love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
This is Illyria, Viola.
And how can I succeed in Illyria? My brother, he stars in Elysium. Knowest thou this company?
Viola, well, I work and toil through all hours from this very place.
Who governs here?
Orsino.
Orsino. I have heard my brother name him.
Yes, he has an interview here this morning. But a month ago, I went from hence. 'Twas fresh in murmur, as you know. What great ones do, the less will prattle of. That he did seek a love of fair Olivia.
What? She?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since. Then, leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died, for whose dear love, they say, she had abjured the company and sight of men.
That I served that lady.
That were hard to compass, because she will admit no kind of suit.
There's a fair behaviour in thee, Captain. I will believe thou hast a mind that suits. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid, for such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this Duke. Thou shalt present me as Sebastian to him.
Be thou Sebastian, and your firewall I'll be, but when my tongue blab, then let my eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
In these uncertain times when people think they can drink disinfectant to cure themselves, you need something you can count on, and that's you. If it's too tiny, you don't even need any money. Just an old pump. I use one from an old fish pond filter. And a tube. Oh, balloon. I know, shouldn't we have some science trials? No, of course not. We're not allowed out of the house, and who has time for that? I'm rich, I'm powerful, and I have tiny hands. Listen to me. Level out that lockdown lust, and together we can do this. Making ducks bigger. You know what I mean, but we can't say that online.
What a plague means my niece, to take the death of her brothers thus. I'm sure care's an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier o' nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exceptions to your ill hours. You must confine yourselves within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and so be these boots. And they be not, then let them hang themselves in their own straps.
That quaffing and drinking'll undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight that you brought in one night to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
Fie that you say so. He plays of the Xbox and speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without babble, and he hath all the gifts of nature.
He hath indeed, almost natural. For besides that, he's a fool. He's a great quarreller. And but that he hath the gift of a coward to allay the gust, he hath in quarrelling. They that add, moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece, I'll drink to her as long as there's a passage in my throat, and drink in Illyria. Ah, here comes Sir Andrew Agueface.
Sir Toby Belch! Sir Toby Belch! How now? Ah, Sir Toby Belch! What's up?
Sweet Sir Andrew!
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Faith, I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen. Or if she be, it's 4 to 1 she'll none of me. The Count himself here hard by woos her.
She'll none of the Count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I've heard her swear it. There's life in it.
I'll stay a month longer. I am a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
Art thou good at these kickshaws this night?
As any man in Illyria, whatsoever he be, under the degree of my betters, and yet I will not compare with an old man, and I think I have the back-trick simply as strong as any man in Illyria. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else?
Oi you, pick one. That'll do. This is a magic card, you get me? I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it in the deck. What do you think is going to happen? You think it's going to get back to the top? You'd be right. There we go. We're going to take it, we're going to put it in again. Where do you think it's going to be? That's right, on the top. We're going to take it one more time. We're going to put it in facing up so you can see everything what's going on. Watch. Just wave me hand over, and there it is. Tasty.
Oi, you. Pick a card.
If the Duke continue these favours towards you, Sebastian, you're like to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already he breaches quarantine.
I thank thee. Here comes the Count.
Ah, stand your while I lose, Sebastian. 2 meters, 2 meters. Thou knowst no less but all. I haven't clasped to thee the book of even my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access, stand at her door, till thou have an audience.
Say I do speak with her, my lord, what then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear Fay.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Alas, a baleful strife. Whoe'er I woo, myself would be his wife.
Madam, there is in the waiting room a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
The Countessino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man, and well attended.
Madam, yon young man swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak to me.
Has been told so, and he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
Put him on Snapchat, call him my gentlewoman. Once more, we're here, Orsino's embassy.
The Honourable Lady of the House, which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty, I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for, besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it. Good beauties, let me sustain no scorn. I am very comfortable even to the least sinister usage.
Whence came you, sir?
Good gentle one, give me modest assurance, if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech. Are you the lady of the house?
Come to what is important, and speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text, but we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. It's not well done?
Excellently done. If God did all.
'Tis in grain, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. I see what you are too proud, but if you are the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you with adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, in voices well divulged, free learned and valiant, and in dimension and the shape of nature, a gracious person. But yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense, I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house, write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night, halloo your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia. Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections. Well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Find that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind him. If that the youth will come this way again, I'll give him reason for't. He thee, Malvolio.
Madam, I will.
Boy, you, pick one. That one, good. Right, now what we're going to do, right? We're going to take it, we're going to lose it in the deck, like that. Okay? There. Boom. Tasty.
Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
No, sooth, sir, my determinate voyage is mere extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty, that you'll not extort that which I'm willing to keep in, that it charges me in manners the rather to express myself. Well, you must know of me then, Antonia. I'm Sebastian, which I called Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian of Messaline, whom I know you've heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, and though it was said she much resembled me, she was as yet of many accounted beautiful. Good Antonia, forgive me your trouble. I'm bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
Were you not of late with the Countess Illyria? She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me pains to have taken it yourself. Receive it so. Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside hath not charmed her. Oh, she made good view of me. Indeed, so much that methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and starts distractedly. Oh, disguise, I see thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant enemy doth much. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms? How will this fadge? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day, what thriftless sighs shall poor Illyria breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I. 'Tis too hard a knot for me to untie.
Hey, all you hot chicks out there! Hop aboard the Ague Cheek Express. Oh, stamp your ticket hard, baby. I'm an unstoppable freight train and I'll blast through your tunnel and I'll give you the ride of your life. I'm a jackhammer. I can go all night if you want. Hit me up at 07792.
Andrew!
Hit me up at 077...
Andrew! Have you tidied your room?
Hit me up.
Andrew!
Mom, I'm recording my bio!
I don't care what you're doing. Have you tidied your room? And make sure your dirty underwear goes in the wash bin this time.
Mom! Hit me up on the below number. Please. I'm waiting for your call.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes.
Nay, my troth, I know not. But I know. To be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our life consist of the 4 elements?
Faith, so they say. But I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
To scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Marian, I say, a stoup of wine.
What a caterwauling do you keep here? For the love of God, peace!
My masters, are you mad? Or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Is there no respect of place, persons, nor time in you? Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbours you as kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanours, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please to take leave of her, she is very willing to bid farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, since I must needs be gone. A stoup of wine, Maria!
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favour at any one more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears!
'Twere as good a deed as to drink when a man's hungry. To challenge him the field, and then to break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll write thee a challenge, or I'll deliver thy indignation to him by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. I'll seek to gull him into a nay word and make him a common recreation.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein by the colour of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead and complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady your niece on a forgotten matter. We can hardly make a distinction of our tweets.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have till my nose too.
He shall think by the letters that I will drop that they come from my niece and that she is in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that colour.
And your horse now would make him an ass.
Fort Royal, I warrant you, I know my physic will work with him. For this night, to bed and dream on the event. Farewell.
Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it, remember me. For such am I, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. Ah, what dost thou think of this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it, young thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favour that it loves.
A little by your favour.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion?
She's not worth thee then. Once more, Sebastian, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love is more noble than the world.
But if she cannot love you?
I cannot be so answered. Make no compare between that a love a woman can bear me and my love for Olivia.
But I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love woman to man may owe. My father had a daughter, loved a man, which, as it might be were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
Blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment like a worm in the bud feed on her damask cheek. She sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for we show much in our vows, and little in our love. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's theme. To her in haste. Give her the jewel, say my love can give no place. Abide no delay.
Malvolio is coming down this walk. Lie thou there. For here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune, all is fortune. Maria once told me Olivia did affect me, and I have heard herself come this near that, should she fancy, should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think of it? By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. It is, in contempt of question, her hand. To the unknown beloved, this, my good wishes, her very phrases. Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know, no man must know. What follows? The number's altered, no man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio, I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life. M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first let me see. I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity.
There is no obstruction in this, and the end. What should that alphabetical position portend? If I could make that resemble something in me. O, A, I, M. Malvolio. M. Why, that begins my name. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champion discovers not more. This is open. Every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered, and in this she manifests herself to my love. And what kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking? Oh, I thank my stars. I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove, and my stars be praised, here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well, therefore in my presence still smile. Dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
My duty, madam, and most humble service, I come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by your leave, I pray you. I bade you never speak again of him. I prithee, tell me what thou thinkst of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then you think right. I am not what I am.
Oh, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honour, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that maugre all thy pride. Nor wit nor reason can my passion hide.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall mistress be of it, save I alone. So adieu, good madam. Never more will I my master's tears to you deplore.
It's 1:15. I'm all alone and I need you now.
I would not by my will have troubled you, but since you make your pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I couldn't stay behind you. My desire, more sharp than filed steel, did spur me forth.
Sweet Antonia, I can no other answer make but thanks, and thanks again. Now what's to do? I'm not weary, and is long tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the 1 hour of exercise we are allowed to visit this fair community.
If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yon girl Malvolio is turned heathen, a very renegado. but there is no Christian that means to be saved by believing rightly can ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings,
And cross-gartered.
most villainously, like a pedant that keeps a school in the church. I have dogged him like his murderer. He does obey every point of the letter that I dropped to betray him. You've not seen such a thing as this.
Come, bring us to where he is.
Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil, and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam. He does nothing but smile. Your ladyship were best to have some guard about you if he come. For sure the man is tainted in his wits. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady, ho-ho!
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady, I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that? If it please the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is, please one and please all.
Why, how dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his hands, and command shall be executed. I think we know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee. Be not afraid of greatness, 'twas well writ. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wished to see thee cross-gartered. Go to thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a servant still.
Will it be ever thus, ungracious wretch? Fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves, where manners ne'er were preached, out of my sight!
I prithee, gentle friend, go with me to my house, do not deny.
What relish is this? How runs the stream? Or am I mad? Or else this is a dream? Let fancy still my sense in leagues steep. If it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee, would thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so, and so be.
Fake news! O thou dissembling cub, what wilt thou be when time hath sowed a grizzle on thy case? Or will thou not end thy craft so quickly grow, that thine own trip shall be thine overthrow? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet, where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest. Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. I bespoke you fair and hurt you not.
We're viral. We're monetized. The rogue. They love a drunken rogue.
Away with him. Who hath made this havoc with them?
Sorry, madam. You throw a strange regard on me. Have I offended you? Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons? And natural perspective that is and is not.
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never... I never had a brother, nor can there be that deity in my nature. Of here and everywhere, I have a sister. So comes it, lady, you've been mistook. You would have been contracted to a maid.
Be not amazed. Quite noble is his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have my share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love a woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I ever swear, and those swearings keep as true in soul as doth that orbed continent the fire that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand. Your master quits you, and for your service done him. So much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breathing. And since you call me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
A sister? You are she?
Madam, you have done me wrong, notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. Pray you peruse that email. You must not deny it is your hand.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my text, though I confess much like the character. But out of this question, 'tis Maria's hand. Alas, poor fool, how have they baffled thee?
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you!
He hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. So, boy, come, for so you shall be, while you are a man, but when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress and Illyria's queen.